Hello, good evening. It is my distinct pleasure this evening to tell you a little bit about Kelly Erickson, this year's recipient of the Zanger Medal. Kelly's charity is something that's a little bit unique. It's something that grew up organically, something that she's done completely on her own. Many years ago, 2 decades ago, in fact, she started with a single family at the holiday time. A family that was in dire circumstances that was identified to her from a friend of hers who worked in the school system and had seen some children that were in need. And Kelly decided on her own that she was going to begin a program to put together a holiday experience for families that were in dire circumstances. Again, this is something that she did totally on her own. Every year, Kelly throws a large Christmas party now, and instead of hostess gifts, she asks her friends to bring toys for the different children. What started out with a single family, now in the last year, was 38, I believe, this year, and literally has covered hundreds and hundreds of families in the New York area over the last 2 decades. The only year, in fact, that the families weren't identified from the New York area was the year of Hurricane Katrina, when Kelly reached out and found families living in FEMA shelters that she could sponsor this Christmas. It's not just a let me collect toys. It's something really very special that she does. She gets the names and the ages and the likes and the sizes of all of the children in these families, and then she puts together something where she puts together a package so that there is everything for holiday breakfast, for bacon and eggs and cinnamon rolls, the types of breakfast we remembered when we were children, and stockings with every child's name on it, filled with small toys and candy. And she puts together winter coats and mittens and school clothes, and then many toys wrapped for each and every child. Followed by then the holiday dinner, where she puts together all of the food and the trappings and down to the apple pie for dessert. And the Herculean effort that I've seen her do over the years for these literally dozens and dozens of children, mastering all of these details, filling in the gaps for what she didn't get donated with her own resources. It's always been such an inspiration to me. And I remember about 15 years ago when I asked her, why are you doing this? Why aren't you just collecting these things and giving them to another charity? And I will never forget what she said to me, which was, I always remember our holidays when I was a child, and I remembered the joy that we had of being together as a family and sitting down for that breakfast and knowing then that we were going to go and open our stockings, and that anticipation that you were going to open the little stuff first and then get to the big presents, and then all that excitement, and then sitting down together for dinner and having all of our family together in this joyous moment. And I really wanted these kids, she wanted these kids to feel the whole package, to have a holiday that had nothing wanting. And to me, that makes her a real hero. So it's my distinct pleasure to present the Zanger Medal to Kelly Erickson.
I'm not so good at this, so I just want to say thank you so much from the Printing Alliance for actually acknowledging this. It's the last. If you'd asked me if would I ever be here, I would say no. This is like a very big surprise to me and an incredible honor. And it's, I have to say that it's not just me, but it's an entire group of people who over the years have banded together and filled in the gaps and delivered the toys and brought the food. We found families who didn't have kitchens, so people cooked turkeys and people wrote names on stockings and identified families. And it's been very gratifying for me and also for so many people who have been involved, including many people out there who you may not know you were involved, but your companies probably printed the invitations without knowing what it was for. Thank you, Brenda. And also shipped toys down to New Orleans for Katrina. that was the year we had a party, and people brought sleds, which really didn't play well in New Orleans, so we had to do a few exchanges. And just to say, the idea actually originated when I started having this party years ago, and people would bring me hostess gifts, and they'd bring me expensive gifts, of which I did not need or want. And one year I got 3 bottles of Sambuca, and I don't drink Sambuca. And I tried to exchange it, and liquor stores don't exchange booze. So I re-gifted it and thought, why do I need gifts? Why not, don't I have people just bring gifts for other people who actually need it? And that's how it started, and it's grown. And it's not an individual effort, but it's an effort of a lot of people who've worked very hard over the years to make this happen. So I just want to say thank you on my account, but also for all the people, all my friends who participate in this every year. It's an incredible honor, and just thank you.